You got to have, to get at this point in the season, you got to have special players. And we have obviously Tyler Nelson, who's been phenomenal for us all year. It seems like he's always around the ball when you need a play, and if it's nailing down a big shot or coming down with a big rebound, it seemed like he had 3 or 4 huge rebounds down the stretch down the end of the fourth quarter. But to have that comfort knowing if you need a bucket, you can run a play, and there's a 90% chance you're going to get at least a good shot, if not the bucket. And that's what we have with Tyler. He handles the ball. You can't foul him because he's going to nail the free throws. You can't leave him because he'll knock down threes. And he's crafty enough to get in the lane, draw, and kick to the big easy buckets. And I thought he controlled the second half for us.
Did that first quarter concern you? You had, I think, 7 fouls pretty quick.
7 fouls, 22 points.
Yeah.
Not the tempo we wanted to play. I had said to the guys I wanted to play in the 60s. I think we held them to like 67 or something. But we wanted to play in the 60s, not in the 80s. And 22 points in the first quarter, and the foul situation was not how we wanted to go. So we had talked at halftime about adjusting our pace and really slowing things down and breaking down their defense a little bit. I thought we were very effective in the second half, wearing down the shot clock and beating the other team off the dribble and creating shots for our bigs by getting to the paint. I thought that was just dictating tempo in the second half was the key for us.
You knew a team that liked to get out and run a little bit. Was that part of the game plan to sort of work Aaron and Nick down?
Yeah, just knowing they only had one big, and we're blessed to have two, to really go at the mismatch. If Adams was going to cover Nick, we're going to go to Aaron Hall. If he was going to cover Aaron Hall, we're going to go to Nick. And we got a little bit of both tonight, and there's times where they played without the big kid, and they went with 5 guards on the floor, and I thought we really took advantage of that, not only in terms of scoring, but just controlling the backboards.
You guys have it's your normal sort of press break, but it seemed like when you guys were able to get their big to overcommit, whether it was Adams or somebody else, and you had that sort of dump down on the low block, was where you guys were most effective.
Right, and that's what we said. Let's take off some ticks off the clock. Let's wear down the shot clock, and then let's get to the paint and see if we can get stuff around the hoop. And I thought, again, late in the third and all fourth quarter, I thought we were extremely effective in that.
Is this a good win going into the title game, knowing that Tyler didn't have to have his?
Yeah, I don't know how many points Tyler ended up with, but I can tell you he controlled the whole game in terms of he demands so much attention. He frees up other people. He controls the ball. He always makes the right pass. It is a comforting feeling that we got balanced scoring, that we had a freshman, Kevin Fernandez, really make some big plays, maybe not by scoring himself, but definitely creating and drawing for our bigs. That is a comforting feeling. Hopefully, whatever team we play in the finals, we'll understand that we're a balanced team. So it's exciting for us to be where we are. This is our 3rd state championship game in the last 6 years. So it's an exciting time. No one predicted us to win this game, and we've been talking about all week, why not us? Why not us? And the kids believe that. And we got one more against an extremely tough opponent, which I'm believing is going to be Springfield Putnam. But if St. John's were to upset them, they're incredibly talented as well.
And speaking of that game's tomorrow night. I know you're probably going to be there.
Oh, I'll be there.
Are you going to? Is the team going to go along too?
I don't think so. They need a day off. We haven't had a day off in a long time. They need some rest. Their legs are very weary right now. So we'll give them the day off. The coaches will go out and scout the game and get ourselves. We have plenty of days to prepare for Saturday and get ourselves ready for a state championship game.
Coach. Thanks
a lot.